Hello, we are the Baking Box, and today we're going to present about famous e-commerce company LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is the world's largest professional network. Founded in December 2002 and first launched on May 5th the following year, LinkedIn has grown into one of the most popular social networking sites. The number of initial users in 2003 was a mere 4,500, which then grew to a massive 55 million in 2009. By July 2015, it has acquired more than 380 million users in more than 200 countries and territories worldwide. The very aspect of the company that we are going to present about is its business model, which is a set of planned activities designed to result in a profit in marketplace. It consists of 8 key elements: value proposition, revenue model, market opportunity, competitive environment, competitive advantage, market strategy, organizational development, and management team. Each of them will be presented by our group members.
Everyone, my name is Hanh, and I'm going to present about the first two elements in the business model, which are the core value and then revenue model. The first element in the business model of LinkedIn is the core value propositions. The mission of LinkedIn is to connect the world's professionals, making them more productive and successful. For a member, the value of LinkedIn can be put down to 3 things: identity, insights, and everywhere. The site firstly helps them establish their professional profiles and control one of the top search results for their names. Furthermore, with LinkedIn, users can build and maintain their professional network, find and reconnect with colleagues and classmates, discover new career opportunities, etc. As for business customers, LinkedIn offers 3 valuable products: talent solutions, marketing solutions, and sales solutions. The next element is the revenue models. LinkedIn has 3 different revenue sources: premium subscriptions, sales of products, advertising, all of which have been growing consistently. Firstly, LinkedIn is a service that people will pay to use. In fact, the percentage of LinkedIn's total revenue derived from premium subscriptions has remained consistent over the last 2 years at 20%. In most recent quarter, premium subscriptions revenue was 22% compared to the same quarter last year. Next is the revenue sources from sales of products. Corporate recruiters and executive headhunters are also using the site to find workers they need. The second revenue source is both the company's fastest growing business and the most profitable. This online recruitment business now contributes to the majority of LinkedIn's revenue. The last source of income for LinkedIn is advertising, which contributed 27% of the company's revenue. During the last quarter, advertising revenue was 140 million, increased 32%.
My name is Hanh, and today I will present the next 2 elements of business model, which are the market opportunity and competitive environment.
About market opportunity, LinkedIn Corporation main product driving 57% of first quarter sales is enterprise software. As more members sign up and new feature endorsements are added, LinkedIn can raise prices. In the first quarter of 2011, prices increased to 8,200 from 7,000. Since then, the number of corporate customers has risen to more than 18,000. They didn't seem to mind the higher price due to the expanding pool of potential hires. Large sales teams are another obvious market for LinkedIn data. This year market LinkedIn is just starting to tap into with a 50-a-month product called Sales Navigator. Already, premium subscription generated 66 million or 20% of first quarter revenue. Evercore analyst Kensena estimate Navigator could generate about 600 million annual revenue on its own within 5 years. About competitive environment, social network like Facebook, Twitter, or Google Plus has been the competitors with LinkedIn for a long time, and today most specialized startups are advertising themselves at LinkedIn for teachers or LinkedIn for scientists. All of them offer one simple promise: here's a place where you can connect with the people who really matter to you. While LinkedIn is still a glorified resume platform with some 300 million members, somewhat irrelevant. LinkedIn's newest competition is from professional networking apps like Branchout or Be Known. A 3-year-old startup called Doximity raised 54 million to continue growing its LinkedIn for Doctor platform. Spyworks, a networking site now used by 1/3 of the world's IT professionals, raised a 57 million round of funding.
My name is Linh, and I will present to you about next two elements of business model, which are competitive advantage and market strategy.
LinkedIn has competitive advantage in being a social network and a search engine. As a social network, LinkedIn has positioned itself as a place for things that people are willing to brag about, which are not fun. This is a brilliant idea, since things that aren't fun are often the most impressive to potential employers. They are not competing head-to-head with Facebook or Twitter. Instead, they are absorbing the content that's too boring for either. LinkedIn also has another advantage. They try to own people's name as a SEO strategy. This is probably responsible for a huge fraction of their traffic. LinkedIn is trying to find people who are looking for other people in a professional context, and they're trying to make LinkedIn the way to do this. About market strategy. First, LinkedIn never claims itself to be the leader of professional social networks in a new market. By narrowing its realm to several most profitable realms, LinkedIn may have more focused design of its user interface and improve the quality of its service. Second, in markets outside the United States, where national information security is an important issue, LinkedIn prohibits the adding of carrier information from sensitive, national security-related government departments. The scope of usage is usually limited to pure business and professional. Adding the unique local country elements to the LinkedIn site is another strategy that LinkedIn is planning to follow.
My name is Tram, and my last presentation is about the management team and organizational development.
LinkedIn had divided up its respective data science team into two. The product data science team, where people came up with innovative new data-powered features that give up new data for analysis, and the decision science team, which analyzed key product metrics and explored usage data. The decision science team now reports to the office of the company's chief financial office, while the product data science team is now part of the engineering. The company's data scientists, numbering close to 150 now, has the option to go with one group or the other, but for the most part, their day-to-day work consists of the same type of tasks. The second part, the management team. LinkedIn manages its team using a task tracking system called Objectives and Key Results, abbreviated as OKR. Nothing about OKRs sounds inspiring. It's how LinkedIn uses them that help employees connect more to the company collective mission. Wayner's team of executives meets once a week for 3 hours and every 6 weeks for a full day. Each tier of meeting takes on a different purpose and scope, with the goal of guiding the company on micro and macro level. The weekly meeting is all about general tactic updates, how everyone's doing on the OKRs, any big change to plan, etc. It means to provide a high-level view of what everyone is doing and to ensure that they are operating against the same goals and principles. On top of this, Nguyen blocks out an hour on both Monday and Friday for strategic deep dive if needed. By separating out tactics from strategy, he makes sure the team stay focused and on track without constantly switching between long-term and short-term contact. He also discovers that making these meetings as impactful as possible is just about what he does outside the conference room, namely, not having too many meetings and definitely not back-to-back if he can help it. Nguyen says he found tremendous value in keeping a 2-hour buffet that allows him to connect with his team one-on-one and collect his own thoughts.
This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your listening and hope you enjoyed it.